Hello, this is Joe Abenanti of the Valley Library Consortium. In this section, we'll give you some general search guidelines. Capitalization. You can enter search terms in either uppercase or lowercase characters. The system makes no distinction between the two. Hyphenation. Horizon searches hyphenated words as separate words. You can enter hyphenated terms with or without a hyphen. There is no distinction between ceasefire with or without the hyphen. Let's demonstrate that. We'll go down to subject keyword and type in cease with a hyphen fire. Perform our search. The screen has returned 6 items back that have a subject of ceasefire with the hyphen. Now let's perform that same search as 2 separate words. The search yields the same results, 6 items with ceasefire on it. However, do not enter the term as one word, leaving out a space or the hyphen. That will yield entirely different results. As you can see, that yields different results. Only 4 items are brought back with that term, ceasefire. Punctuation. The system ignores punctuation marks including apostrophes, commas, periods, accent marks, multiple spaces, and so forth. The inclusion or exclusion of punctuation does not affect the search. Initial articles, such as a, an, or the, may be omitted and are generally ignored by the system if included. Remember, though, to include those articles that appear after the first word. For example, if your title was A Winter's Night, you could search for it with or without the first article, a. We'll type it with the article included, A Winter's Night, and it brings up the title, A Winter's Night. And now we'll go back and type it without the article. Same result. The ampersand symbol, which I'm typing right now, is not recognized as the word and. So if your search includes the ampersand symbol, you must include it in your terms. The order of the search terms matters in Alpha Browse list searches, but not in keyword searches. If we do a title browse search on A Winter's Night, but invert night and winters, you'll see we get totally different results. If we're doing an author browse search under Margaret Mitchell and did not invert the order, typing in Margaret first, you'll see the results start with Margaret versus with the last name Mitchell. So the order of the search terms matters in Alpha Browse list searches, but not in keyword searches. So when you're doing an author keyword search, the order does not matter. The results bring back a number of titles that have Margaret and Mitchell on it. Previous search. Click on the button, Previous Search, to bring up previous searches. Scrolling down shows you the previous searches that you've done, and stopping on one and highlighting it, and then clicking on OK will take you to that same search. Hit OK again. That previous search comes in handy when you're doing multiple searches or you want to repeat a search without having to type in the terms again. And you can either click on the button Previous Search, or you can hit Alt-P on your keyboard. Any of these buttons can be accessed by clicking on the button itself, or if the first letter is underlined, that means you would hit the Alt button along with that letter to bring that function up. Once you've done a search and exited out of searching but haven't logged out of Horizon, and then do a new search, the search screen will have the last index searched on highlighted, such as in this case, Title Browse. If I exit back out and do another search, Title Browse will be highlighted. That's the last search I've performed. To start searching, you can either go to the navigation bar and open up the searching folder, and then double-click on the process, New Search. Or you can take a shortcut and simply hit F2 on your keyboard. That's the quickest and easiest one I'm sure you'll want to commit to memory. You can start searching from anywhere in Horizon. Check out, check in by hitting that F2 button or accessing it from the navigation bar. Let's go into Circulation and simply hit the F2 button and you're brought to the search screen. If you're in the check-in window, hitting F2 brings up the search screen. And that concludes this section on General Search Guidelines.